Tonight, a former volunteer firefighter is headed to prison.
He carried out a string of armed robberies from Cinco Rats to Houston. The judge actually called him a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Grace White has been working the story tonight. She is live in Katy, where she spoke to people who used to work with him. Grace.
I just got off the phone with a spokesperson for the Westlake Fire Department. He tells me tonight Xavier McCoy-Taylor is a former volunteer firefighter who one day just stopped showing up for work. Turns out federal prosecutors say he was living a double life, and that crime spree, investigators say, all started at this gas station behind me here in Katy. It was in September of 2020, prosecutors say, when McCoy-Taylor pulled a gun on a gas station clerk at the Murphy USA here on Marketplace Drive near I-10. Later that month, investigators say he robbed a CVS and held a pregnant clerk at gunpoint, then pointed that gun at a Texas state trooper in the parking lot. He was later arrested. Now, fast forward to today, when the U.S. Attorney's Office announced he was sentenced to more than 16 years in prison for those robberies and firearms charges. According to their office at the time of the robberies, McCoy-Taylor was employed by Memorial Hermann as a patient care assistant. Now, Houston and Katy police worked this case along with DPS and ATF. I called ATF to get more details and spoke to them on the phone just a few minutes ago.
So right now, it is still unclear if he used different firearms for each robbery. At the time of his arrest, he had one firearm, and a search of his vehicle revealed a second one. Both were pistols.
ATF investigators say it's possible he had a getaway driver during 2 of the robberies. But at the time of his arrest, McCoy-Taylor told them he acted alone. Now, tonight, in a statement, Memorial Hermann said they were not aware of these federal charges until the sentencing was made public today. They say McCoy-Taylor was briefly employed by the hospital system in the fall of 2020. But at the time of his hiring, they told us tonight he passed all of their required background checks. Live in Katy, Grace White, KHOU 11 News.